Hello, everybody. I have not done a video in a while, and I have not had the energy, I guess, really to do a Caring Bridge update. So I figured I would do a video instead of a Caring Bridge update. I have a lot of ideas of things to write. It's just when I go to write, I just can't. I can't really figure that out. I have about 3 or 4 posts in draft, and I just can't get them done. So I'm going to do this instead. So the thing that I was trying to get done on the Caring Bridge site was talking about masking pain, mainly. Not pain feelings, pain. I had a girlfriend recently tell me, one of my closest friends, the one that kind of knows me the best, she's very empathetic. She feels everything. She said something like, you mask your pain. You mask when you're feeling bad. And I was taken aback for a second, and I said, yep, I do. There's no point in lying to her. One, she knows me really well, and two, she can call me on it because she's so empathetic, and she's right. Most of the time, when you see me, I feel a lot worse than I let on. Those who know me closest, if you ask me, Erica, how do you truly feel? I will tell you how I truly feel. But most of the time, if a casual person comes up to me, somebody that I don't see very often, I will gloss over it. I'll say, oh, I'm doing okay, and I'm not doing okay. I'm probably pretty miserable. I'm probably, I probably need to go home and go to bed. I'm probably in a lot of pain. I'm still having pain management issues. I'm in chronic pain, to be very, very, very honest with you. I hurt all of the time. I have been referred to a palliative care doctor in order to try to get my pain under control. The only way I'm not in pain is if I take narcotics, which I'm not willing to do not because I'm afraid of addiction, because I don't really have that predisposition. Hey, I said a big word. I just don't want to take narcotics. So I'm looking for a long-term solution that does not include narcotics. So I'm in chronic pain. So that's fun. So just know that when you're talking to me, I'm in pain. So just know that I'm not going to probably talk about my pain levels, because it's just an underlying current that kind of runs through my day. I'm also exhausted all of the time. Right now, I'm exhausted. I've had a nap today. I slept really well last night. I'm about to go celebrate a beautiful woman, and I'm probably going to leave early from the party. So that's just my life. So there's just a lot of masking that goes on in my life, because there's just these two things that are just an undercurrent of my life always. And the other thing that just kind of always happens, another thing that's an undercurrent of my life all the time right now, my fingers tingle off and on through the day. It's fine. It's not, well, see there, I just masked it. I just kind of not masked it. I just, what did I do? Tried to explain it away, I guess. There's probably a word for it that I can't think of. It's related to the medication that I take. They just tingle all the time. And when I say it's fine, it's nothing to worry about as long as both hands tingle. Where it becomes a problem is if one hand or one side tingles and the other side does not tingle. And that would be the case if anything. If one side becomes numb, that's a problem. But as long as both sides are numb, or both sides are tingle or whatever, then it's fine. Just so you know, from a tumor growth perspective, as long as both sides are tingling or if both sides are numb, then it's fine. just so you know. It's not a sign of the tumor growth as long as both sides are tingling. But so there's these things are just that are an undercurrent of my life all the time, which just make it hard. And so I mask them. So when people ask me how I'm doing, I just often kind of just sweep it under the rug, and I'll say, oh, fine, or hanging in there is a very popular answer for me. And the whole time, things are not great, because who wants to live in chronic pain or chronic exhaustion? Who's, counting down the hours until their next nap, or who's counting down the hours until they can crash and go to bed? Me. Who is wondering, can I go the whole day without, taking a narcotic? I am driving, so that's another reason why I can't take a narcotic. That's just an interesting word that she said, and I had to own it, and I thought that it was an interesting concept, and I wanted to talk about it here because it's just one of those things that's part of my life now. I thought that was it would be interesting to talk about. So if you really want to know how I'm really doing, ask me, how are you really doing? And I will tell you, to be, if you really want to know, ask me how I'm really doing. Just be prepared for a really honest answer. Just be prepared, and you might not want to know, because most of the time it's going to really be a sucky answer. So brace yourself if you really want to know how I'm doing, because most times it's going to really be a sucky answer. But we're managing through it. Like I've always said, I never have a bad day, because overall days are good. It's just it's a roller coaster ride. And I often have bad hours, but I never have bad days, because there's always good. The good always outweighs the bad. But there is always this undercurrent of pain and exhaustion throughout every single day. So that's my life. See y'all later.